I think a lot of people think the word anarchism is a scary topic that they equate with chaos, and it's not. It's about thinking about how to order activity and have governance, rules of the game, that aren't monopolized by a government. And it shouldn't be a scary topic because all around us, we have governance without government. And it's a question of just on the margin, how much of that could we switch? So we already have private law in arbitration and mediation. Could we get rid of some government law and replace it with more private law adjudication? We already have private police and public police. Could we shrink public policing and go towards more private policing? And almost anything you think of that the government does, we already do it in private markets as well. So it's a question of how much on the margin can we push? And if we keep getting all the way there, eventually, maybe we can get all of our governance without a government. I'm Benjamin Powell. I'm the executive director of the Free Market Institute at Texas Tech University, where I'm also a professor of economics in the Rawls College of Business. A lot of people just assume government has to do a certain services because government does them. And if they're economists or they look to economics, they find justifications for this and so-called market failures of how markets would fail to produce these. Well, historically, this just wasn't the case. Our common law system in the United States and England was an evolution of customary law that was privately adjudicated and enforced before. And what you found was where there weren't market failures, you had royal intrusions on the law that ended up creating market failures that then justified government provision, but they weren't there prior to that. And we've all got used to this norm of government doing it now, so people don't question it. Self-enforcing exchange is all around us, even when the formal rules sometimes say that certain laws can be enforced. In practice, they can't be. So just think of a common experience. I was just at a restaurant 15 minutes before walking in here. I've never been to it before. I'm never going to it again. But I paid my bill before I left. Now, technically, it would be against the law to walk out without paying your bill. But is that actually enforceable? Just say, I'm stepping outside for a cigarette. They're not going to know the difference. You never come back. So what actually enforces that? Well, if you're in your own town or a place where you go repeatedly, it's the fact that you want to be able to go there again. But also just norms and ideology and culture of knowing what's right and wrong helps us obey different rules. There's plenty of instances of these things kind of all around us that we don't question, but you say, oh, is it really the government rules that's enforcing that, or is it something else that's getting the work done? And often it's something else.